Hey everyone, this is Sacred Cards, and today I'm going to share with you my Unchained deck profile. This deck has been one I've enjoyed since its release in Chaos Impact, and just recently got some new support in Duelist Nexus. It's easy to learn and fun to play. Being able to link up with your opponent's monsters is very satisfying and can overwhelm your opponent with its unique playstyle. I'll go through my deck list and try to explain the cards as best I can. So with that said, let's get into the deck profile. Starting off the monster lineup is 3 copies of Unchained Twins Aruha. All of the Unchained Twins share the effect that if they are destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon another Unchained monster from your hand or deck. Aruha can target a card you control, destroy it, then special summon this card from your hand. Next is 3 copies of Unchained Twins Rakea. Quick effect, you can target a card you control, destroy it. This will trigger the effect of your Unchained monster or trap card to special summon another from deck. Last of the Unchained Twins is 3 copies of Unchained Twins Sarama. You can target an Unchained card in your graveyard, set it to your field, then destroy a card you control. Now we have the Unchained Soul cards, starting with the brand new Duelist Nexus support. 3 copies of Unchained Soul of Sharvara. If this card is in your hand, quick effect, target a fiend monster or one face down card you control, destroy it, then special summon it. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can set 1 Unchained spell or trap directly from your deck. Another new card is from Duelist Nexus. I play 1 copy of Unchained Soul of Shiyama. Kind of a brick, so you want to special summon this card from your deck with another Unchained card, but it's still really good. You can target a card you control, destroy it, then destroy any spell or trap on the field. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target a fiend monster or face down card you control, destroy it, then special summon this card, but recycle it to the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. Last of the Unchained Soul cards, we play 2 copies of Abominable Unchained Soul and 1 copy of Unchained Soul of Disaster. Abominable Unchained Soul can be special summoned from the hand if a card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, and if this card is special summoned, you can discard a card to destroy any card on the field. Also, during the end phase, if this card was destroyed this turn, you can special summon it back from the graveyard, but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. Unchained Soul of Disaster gains 300 attack for each Unchained card in your graveyard. You can target a face-up monster your opponent controls and link summon with it using this card as material. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon another Unchained monster from your graveyard. That's it for the Unchained monsters. Now for some interruptions, I play 3 copies of Ghost Ogre. This card helps clear your opponent's monsters by destroying them if they activate their effects, as well as their face-up spells or trap cards. Alternatively, you can even use this card on your own card to trigger destruction effect if you really need to. Then I like to play 3 copies of Ghost Spell. You're always putting your opponent's cards in the graveyard, so this card can help negate their graveyard effects to stop your opponent from extending further. That's it for the monster lineup. Now for the spells, starting with my favorite card in the deck, which is 3 copies of Abomination's Prison. I wish this were an Unchained name. Unfortunately, it's not. But you can search any Unchained card in your deck, and if this set card is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon an Unchained monster from your deck. I also like to play one copy of Wailing of the Unchained Souls. If you link summon an Unchained monster, you can target a card your opponent controls, destroy it. It also has the clause that if this set card is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon an Unchained card from the deck. You always like to see an Unchained spell or trap in combination with your Unchained twins, so it's another option to have. For consistency and draw power, I play 3 copies of Pot of Extravagance. If I own Pot of Prosperity, that'd be a better option, but Extrav can banish 3 or 6 cards from your extra deck face down, draw 1 card for every 3 cards banished. Next, I play 3 copies of Book of Moon. You can quick effect, flip your opponent's monster face down to help disrupt their plays. Just a good card in general. For board breakers, I play 1 copy of Darkhole and 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. Both good cards going second. Darkhole can destroy all monsters on the field and can help trigger your Unchained card's destruction effects. And if Feather Duster can destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. So no one wants to deal with back row. That's it for the spells. Now for the traps. We have 3 copies of Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. This trap will special summon an Unchained monster from your hand or graveyard, and if this set card is destroyed, you can special summon an Unchained monster from deck. Last card in the main deck is 3 copies of Escape of the Unchained. You can target 1 Unchained monster you control and 1 card on the field, destroy them both. Like the other spells and traps, if this set card is destroyed, you can special summon an Unchained monster from deck. That is it for the main deck. Now for the extra deck, starting with 2 copies of the new Link 2 monster, Unchained Soul, Lord of Yama. If this card is special summoned, you can add an Unchained monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. When this card is in your graveyard and a card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card, special summon 1 fiend from your hand or graveyard, then you can destroy a card you control, but you don't have to. Great new card for the deck. Next up is 3 copies of Unchained Soul of Rage. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can target a special summon monster your opponent controls and link summon a dark link monster with it. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can return a fiend monster in your graveyard back to your hand. Now, because I play Pot of Extravagance, we run 3 copies of the next 2 Unchained cards, starting with Unchained Soul of Anguish. This card can target a monster your opponent controls and use it as link material to summon a dark link monster. Just like Soul of Rage, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add a fiend monster in your graveyard back to your hand. Three copies of Unchained Abomination. This card destroys everything. If a card is destroyed by card effect, target a card on the field, destroy it. When a monster is destroyed by battle, target a card on the field, destroy it. And during the end phase, target a card on the field, destroy it. Now for the non-Unchained cards. I play 1 copy of Topologic Trisbana, 1 Zeroboros, and 1 Bomber Dragon. Trisbana, if a monster or monsters is special summoned to zones this card points to, banish those monsters and as many spells and traps on the field as possible. Your opponent takes 500 life points for every card of theirs you banish. Zeroboros gains 200 attack for every monster banished. If a monster is special summoned to a zone a link monster points to, banish all cards on the field. During the standby phase of the next turn, special summon this card. With Bomber Dragon, if a monster is special summoned to a zone a link monster points to, Destroy all monsters in the main monster zones, but only this card can attack. If it attacks an opponent's monster, inflict damage equal to half of that monster's original attack. Last card in the extra deck is one copy of Dingirsu. It's a rank 8 monster that if it is special summoned, you can send one card they control to the graveyard. And if a card or cards you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can detach a material instead. Well, that is it for the deck profile. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if there's anything you like or didn't like, feel free to leave me a comment telling me what you think. Be sure to like the video if you did and subscribe for more content. Thank you for your support. Have a great day.